If you feel like you're working harder as a leader, but you're getting less traction and less results, if the same conversations keep coming back around again and again, and if your momentum feels fragile, there's a reason. It has nothing to do with motivation. It has nothing to do with commitment. Most leaders believe culture is something that you just build occasionally, and that belief is quietly costing them execution. Today, I want to show you one truth that changes how you see everything. Culture is never neutral. 7 minutes, one truth, and one execution move. And if you're a leader who's tired of repeating yourself, tired of that bobblehead agreement without any execution or follow through, and tired of carrying the emotional weight of everyone else's performance, you're in the right place. I'm Chris Hunsicker, and this is the Dealership War Room. This isn't motivation. This isn't theory. This is a daily leadership briefing for people who actually have to produce results in the arena, at work, and at home. You're in the war room now, so let's get after it. Here's the reality most leaders don't see. Every day, your culture is moving. It's either getting stronger or it's getting weaker, but it's never standing still. You don't have a culture problem. You're living with the culture that you're allowing. And when leaders stop paying attention, culture doesn't pause, it drifts. And drift always shows up as lower standards, softer conversations, slower execution. Not because people are bad, because leadership went quiet. So many leaders think that culture breaks because of the wrong reasons. It breaks because of the market or the generation of employees that we have. The pressure, that's not it. Culture breaks when leaders confuse intent with impact. You may intend excellence, want excellence, but culture is built by what you tolerate, ignore, and walk past. And here's the dagger line. Whatever you allow, you teach. And your team is always learning. Here's today's execution move. It's simple, a little bit uncomfortable, but incredibly powerful. And I call this the tolerance check. You can use this anytime you want, but ask yourself one question. What behavior am I tolerating today that I want multiplied tomorrow? Because here's the truth. Culture scales what leader tolerates. And one small correction now prevents a major breakdown later on. Don't miss this. This principle that culture is never being neutral is foundational to my book, Unstoppable Culture, and how to build elite teams. Because the book isn't about hype. It's about helping leaders see what's really reshaping their teams and what's really driving execution. And if this is hitting home for you this week, then I encourage you, go to chrishunsicker.com and download a free copy of a chapter in my book, Unstoppable Culture. It's a step-by-step guide to create a relentless, results-focused, high-performance team. It'll help you identify where your culture is drifting and how to correct it. And if you're leading someone who keeps saying, why does this keep happening? When will they learn? Then send this episode, because elite leaders don't wait for culture to fix itself. They shape it on purpose right now, today. And that's the kind of leader you're becoming. So go out today, create some leadership fire, stop tolerating, start executing, and I'll see you tomorrow in the Dealership War Room.